This is the weekly weather briefing for Monday, June 15th. This briefing will cover the weather for the upcoming week across the inland Northwest. As always, forecasts are subject to change, so please check our website during the week for updated information. This week looks like a dry one for most of the inland Northwest. Several days will also feature above average temperatures. Tuesday will likely be the warmest day of the week, with mid-80s to low 90s common. Wednesday and Thursday will also be warm and locally breezy. Friday will likely be the most active weather day of the week with the passage of a cold front. Friday will probably be windy with the potential for thunderstorms along the Canadian border. The weekend looks cooler with near average temperatures. We will probably talk quite a bit about fire potential this summer. Several local land management agencies are telling us that the wildfire season arrived 2 to 3 weeks earlier than usual this year. We are seeing brush fires in the Columbia Basin and in other low elevation areas already. The early loss of mountain snowpack, dry weather in many areas in recent weeks, and a very hot weather system last week have contributed to dry fuels over much of central and eastern Washington, as well as parts of North Idaho. We will be watching wind and low humidity closely this week. At this time, it looks like the Kittitas Valley, or the Ellensburg area, may experience a combination of breezy winds and low humidity as early as Tuesday. The wind, low humidity threat will likely expand into central Washington on Wednesday and into the Columbia Basin by Thursday. Friday should be the windiest day of the week, with most areas in the inland Northwest having the potential for rapid fire growth. Friday also looks to feature our best chance for lightning this week. Our confidence is not high for thunderstorms Friday, but several weather models suggest the potential for scattered storms along the Canadian border. The area highlighted in red could experience lightning, hail, gusty outflow winds, and brief rain. If the forecast pans out, cells will be relatively fast-moving, which will limit their potential to produce excessive rainfall. At this time, the threat for flash flooding and mudslides looks low at our burn-scarred areas. Here is the wind gust forecast for Tuesday through Friday. The gustiest spots on Tuesday will be the Cascade Gaps, namely the Wenatchee and Ellensburg areas. Breezy winds are expected to expand a bit on Wednesday with some 20 to 25 mile per hour gusts spreading eastward onto the Waterville Plateau. By Thursday, gusts of 20 miles per hour or more will be possible in the Columbia Basin and the Palouse. Friday looks to be the breeziest over most of central Washington, eastern Washington, and as well as the Idaho Palouse and the Lewiston area. This is the 7-day forecast for Spokane. It shows the high and low temperature forecast. The red and blue dashed lines are the average high and low temperatures for this time of year. Our cooler weather late in the week will still likely be at or above average. Friday's chance for thunderstorms probably won't produce enough rain to improve the long-term drought. The latest drought monitor was issued last week, and it designates portions of northeast Washington and North Idaho in severe drought, or D2. With little rain expected in the next couple of weeks, it is possible that drought conditions could expand on this drought monitor. The 8 to 14 day outlook issued by the Climate Prediction Center doesn't raise our hopes for any widespread rains. Long-range experts believe that the western United States will experience above-average temperatures and below-average precipitation for the period of June 23rd through the 29th. Here is how you can stay informed and get the latest information from the National Weather Service. Check out our webpage at weather.gov/Spokane, or get up-to-date information on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube using the name NWS Spokane. You have a great week.